Hey guys, welcome to my scrappiness. Hey guys, it's Marissa again, and I am here to scrapbook this picture of my husband. And I am using Moments in Time by Photoplay. I will be using papers from the kit and also white cardstock as a base, and I'll also use the white cardstock to matte the picture of my husband. So I'm just cutting out the paper, the cardstock here that I will use to matte the photo. I will replace this white cardstock later with a full cardstock again. In the meantime, I'm just trimming down the cardstock that I cut to matte the picture. I'm trimming it to 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and so they'll only be about an eighth of an inch peeking out of the white cardstock. If you have watched my previous videos, you will notice that I don't normally matte my pictures, but in this instance I will, because it's the only one and I really want to make sure that his photo really is the center of the layout. I also even edged or ink the edge of the mat so that it'll be enhanced. So right now I'm cutting down the stripe paper to 3 by 12, and I'm getting the bird paper and cutting down the strip in the meantime, and then I'm cutting this paper down to 8 by 4. So I'm looking at the papers now, and I'm going to cut off 2 inches of the stripe paper to making it 3 by 10. Just now I'm cutting down the strip of this aquamarine dot paper, and I'm now cutting out 4 inches of this paper, leaving 8 by 12. So I'm just gathering my papers here, getting them ready to be inked. So I'm just inking the edges here. So I do like to ink sometimes. There are times that I do like to ink. There are times that I just let my papers go uninked. But I try to always ink my papers just to, enhance them and make them pop and give them a separation as I layer the papers. So it's now time to commit and adhere the layout. I am adhering the aquamarine dot paper as one of the layers or one of the main layers of this layout. So you obviously the white paper is the base, and I am now going to go ahead and adhere the picture onto the matting. And I decided to ink it a little bit more so that it'll have a separation from the white layer or main layer of our layout. So I did put a lot of adhesive on it, right? So anyway, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and start layering and figuring out if I remember the Pinterest sketch that I saw. So a lot of this scrapbook process that I have been doing are actually Pinterest sketches that I found and liked, and then am now just recreating. So they're being recreated from memory. So and then I do change them up and just to make them my own and try to balance out the elements on the layout. So right now I'm just adding on our third layer of the layout here, trying to make sure that everything is centered. And yes, you will notice me change my mind, trying to recenter and move it again. And yeah, so at this point, I am looking for something else that I can add on to the layout. And decided on this doily. So I'm just trying to figure out if everything is centered at this point as usual. And I am now going to commit the doily to the layout. So I'm just putting adhesive here. I'm using Scotch quick dry glue. And you will notice I am spreading the glue because the glue is so concentrated on the lines. So and I wanted every edge or the lacy edge of the doily to also have some adhesive. That way it'll stay put. So there you go. My next commitment is the picture. I'm going to go ahead and commit the picture to the layout. And as usual, I'm putting a lot of adhesive on the picture. And here we go, trying to center it as best I could. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. I have the light on, turned on. So here I am using the sticker sheet of the kit and finding embellishments that I can add on to this layout. And yes, you see that? I am very carefully taking that sticker off, and I wanted to make sure that it didn't take the doily with it. In the meantime, I am inking the embellishments just to, go with the inking edges or the inked edges of the papers. Adding adhesive and figuring out what I'm going to do with this sticker, and decided to add on foam liners so it'll just get popped up. I'm kind of off camera here adding more of those foam liners to the back of the sticker, but I will show you again as soon as I get in frame that I did finish putting them. There you go. So, doing a voiceover, guys. Sorry, it's difficult to do voiceover right after I finish the layouts, because I normally like talking when I'm actually doing the layouts, not while watching and doing while watching and then narrating afterwards. But so please pardon me. Sometimes I stumble on my words, but when I'm actually scrapbooking, I am very talkative, and I can talk. Uh, so now I'm just adding glue to the sticker after I inked the edges, and just there you go, adding more ink to it. By the way, this video sped 2 times. I wish I could scrapbook this fast, but unfortunately, I really don't. So now I'm looking at the layout, trying to figure out I don't feel that it is balanced at this point, and something is missing. So I'm trying to look at the stickers and figuring out what else I can add on as a embellishment, and found this sticker that says "Grateful for you." And yes, I truly am grateful for this man. And I am adding foam liner again just to pop the sticker up. And I'm going to place it after I ink, place it on the picture. So yes, I truly am grateful for this man. Stayed with me for 25 years. Of course, I also stayed with him, so there you go. So I'm just trying to make sure that it is centered. I still don't feel that the layout is complete here, that it is balanced. So I'm still looking at the sticker sheet and trying to figure out what else I can add to this layout. I still don't feel that it is, done. So I'm debating here what I'm doing. See, something's missing down here in this layout. And there you go. I figured let's add some doilies. So I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to put it in the corner or how I'm going to balance this so I'll be happier with this layout. Yeah, I'm still thinking. I can't make up my mind here. I needed something else going down there, so I tried to look at the sticker sheet and tried to use some banners on it, and didn't like it, so I had to take that back and re-stick it to the sticker sheet. I also took out the banners because they don't go. They just didn't go. You know, when you look at something and it doesn't work in your head, you just have to get rid of it and just rethink the layout. And so I'm looking at the layout again, trying to figure out how I'm going to do this process, so how I'm going to finish it off, and decided, look, I think I'm going to go do it this way. So I am edging, and I'm actually putting the ink on the doily. Luckily, that ink pad is not juicy. So I am going to commit and add glue to the back of the doily, and again spreading it to the lacy part of the doily so it will all get adhered down. So trying to center it and trying to figure out where I truly wanted it. And there you go. I've committed and just adding a little bit more glue where I wasn't able to put glue. And there you go. Now we're just going to have to cut out the excess doily for future use, hopefully. I'm trying to be careful here not to rip the doily. And so there you go. I was able to save the excess doily, put it on the side for future use. And I think I am happy with this layout. So there you guys go. The layout is done. I hope you enjoyed watching and going through my thought process as I finish this layout. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please place them down in the comment section below. And that's it. See you guys later. Bye.